This is Matthews 3 and 10. And now also the axe is laid unto the root of the trees. Therefore every tree which bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice. We who are ready to live salute you. So, I was going to go into this lesson. I'm gonna call it something to the effect of the blade is swinging low. All right, the blade is swinging low. All right, and it makes me think about this scene in the movie Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory. Okay. Let me see if I can pull that scene up. Right, and I just want to say fair use, fair use. I'm using this footage under the Fair Use Act for educational purposes only. I'm not profiting from this footage, right? And I got the sound down because I really don't want to get on strike. But if you watch the movie Willy Wonka, all right, basically a bunch of kids go to Wonka's chocolate factory, well, his candy factory. And there's rules, man. He gives them all rules. All right, what to do or what not to do. And they're all trying to win the prize, man. And each one of these kids, messed up, man. They all messed up, But Charlie, this is the kid that's right here. He basically ended up drinking some shit that he wasn't. It's called fizzy lifting drinks. It makes you float up in the air. And as you can see in this scene, they ended up floating too close to the fan, man. They almost got their heads chopped off, man. All right. And it reminds me of what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is doing right now, man. And right now the blade is swinging low, man. The blade is swinging low, bro. So the best thing to do is keep your head down, man. Keep your head down. Try to, walk as circumspectly as we can, especially now, man. Judgments are coming out very fast, and they're harsh. It was just a guy that was in the camp that just literally got whacked, man. And then there was no good report on this guy either, man. But either one of us, our head, anybody can get it, man. That's why I read that scripture. The axe is laid to the root of the tree, man. So hey, man, now that we see the day approaching even more and more, man, what the scripture says, judgment shall begin at the house of the Lord, man. I like this scene. They started burping, and that's how they got out that jam. But the message is there, man. That's why scripture tells us not to be high-minded. Hey, we all got liberties. The scripture says, I'm trying to think of how it was worded. All things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. Evil for it and give that not unto it, as the scripture says, man. It's going to be a bit of a rant, Salakia. I didn't know exactly where I was going to go with this lesson. Just, fear of the Lord. The scripture says, through fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we persuade men, man. Because nobody wants to see a man get, fall into the meat grinder, man. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody takes pleasure in that. you know. But it's as the scripture says, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And judgments are definitely ramping up, you know. Let me get another scripture. Right, this is Hebrews 10 and 23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, right? And we want to become professionals in this truth, man. Scriptures talk about professing a good profession before men, man. Professional means you perfecting your craft, man. And you're very careful on how you do what it is you do, which what we do here is edification. So we got to be careful how we build and how we move on the work site, For he is faithful that promise, and let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. Right, provoking each other unto love and to good works. See, a part of this truth, of course, is doing that. But one of the major motivators is the fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, right? And the scripture says, gather yourself together, O nation not desire before the day pass of the chaff, as the scripture says, man, for the evil days that come, man. All right. So we're supposed to be gathering together in a solemn assembly, man. Jake has their, little fun and jokes around every now and then, but this is very serious, man. We have to keep that at the forefront of what we're doing. Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye see the day approaching. So, exhortation, man, encouraging brothers to do good works, man, and also being examples ourselves, man. All right. But as we see the day approaching, more and more, hey, man, our good traits need to abound over our bad, man. You know what I'm saying? At this point, and, like I said earlier, man, like I quoted, it says, all things are lawful for me, but not all things are expedient. Hey, man, you got to find your balance in this truth, man. You can't let anything hinder this work, nor can you let anything hinder your walk, man. Because in its truth, man, the scripture says, let me see. Let me grab this scripture. This is Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Right, man? See, there's more than what you see on camera, man. There's more than the lessons. There's more than, breaking bread, going to camp. There's more to this walk. I always like to use the analogy of like a play, on stage play, right? There's a lot more going on behind the scenes of a play than there is on stage. Okay. You had to have people write the play. You had people have somebody find the actors. You had to buy the props. You had to. It's a whole process. All right, just to get that finished product. Okay, and as men of the Lord, man, there's certain traits and qualities we want to have more of, rather than this surface level shit. Okay. Somebody may know you for being cool. Somebody may know you for being funny. Somebody may know you for, oh, that brother I like his personality or whatever, but hey, at the end of the day, it's not about none of that shit, man. It's really not none about that. Those are just the pleasantries, of the truth or the brotherhood. But really, this is deadly serious, man. And we have to walk, like each step could be our last, and the Lord is not playing with nobody, man. And we're seeing that. The Lord's making it known. This year came in with a damn blast, man. The Lord started it off, by putting the man to death. So hey, man, as Scripture says, rebuke before all, so others may fear, man. And Lord willing, we all got that message and get the memo, or even before that, But the Lord's definitely doing things to enforce that, you know, because the Lord's drawing this to an end, man. He's drawing this to a close, and we all feel it, you know, And as these contractions upon the earth get closer and closer, hey, so sharper the judgment, you know. So hey, man, hey, as the scripture says, the fear of Yahweh Bashim Shai is the beginning of wisdom, man. Yeah, you doing your lessons, great. Wonderful. You doing your videos. You coming to camp. But hey, much more in the absence. Hey, because Yahweh Bashim Shai's eyes is 10,000 times brighter than the sun. So, yeah, just a little lesson I wanted to do in the spirit of, the times that we're in, and accenting those points. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I hope there's some edification within it. Yeah, shalom.